Alrighty. So I got some of this limbed out, and I need to dig that out. Then once I get everything kind of set up like this, then I'll bring my trailer down here. I'll just load this off. I mean, there's still, some of those are as big as my wrist. I could clean that up and I could get more. Right now, that don't look like much. I looked it up this morning before I came out here. For a 40-pound box of cherry from Home Depot was $164.49 or something. So 165 bucks. I've kind of been chipping away at this a little bit. Started getting this limbed up. But what a person doesn't realize, I know I was thinking, man, I thought there'd be a hell of a lot more wood. Once you get that split up, one little round like that, you'll get probably, if I split that up, knock the bark off of it, I would get at least probably 10 good smokes out of it. That's 10 different things that I could cook just off that one piece. Then I've got the oddballs like that, all these little chunks. And when you buy this shit, you're getting the junk. You're not even getting into the premium wood. So yeah, I think I did okay. But slowly plugging along. It's 8:30, 65 degrees. And if I can have this all limbed up and put into lengths, and I got the girls in the backyard. They're thinking they need to help, but you know how that goes. They always think they need to help. But once I get this all limbed out and into lengths, then the only thing I'm going to do after I'm done is I want to bring a rake up and really just clean up my mess. And the lady that used to live here, she was really nice. She was 90. She'd love to play scratch tickets, but she passed away, and so now the family's gonna sell this place, and I got to clean it up, which works for me. It gets me out of the house and gives me something to do. Anyhow, that is one big ass. I know video is not going to give that stump justice, but what I got to try to do is get it down here as low as possible. So I'll have to move those rocks, and I think that's going to be a little bit of a fuka, but I know the little saw won't get it, and my big saw, one side of my chain, I must have hit something, because see that curve? My chain's wanting to cut more right, it looks like, than it does just cut it in a straight line. So once it gets hot, and well, once I get all this done and get it all stacked up, when I get home I'll sharpen my chain and get it going. But anyhow, that's where I'm at. Later. Alrighty, here's the stump. I got that one. That's all limbed out. I got to cut that into about 3 sections. Get the brush over by the brush. And then it's all about the loadout. What, crybaby? You act like you have just been stuck there for your whole life. So anyhow, that's that. Alrighty. The hired help just showed up. Got a mama and her baby. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, starting to clean up. I got Jippy. She's being a good girl. So, anyhow, what we're gonna do is try to get this mess cleaned up. I want to move that wood over to the pile, and then we can start on all that dead cherry wood. But it's just kind of the way it is. I think that's cool. I watched that doe come out in between the fence and the garage over there. She's like, I don't give a shit. Do what you gotta do, Scooter. Me and the baby are gonna have some vittles. They're not quite sure what to think. Jippy's not sure what to think. That's a good girl, Jip. Yeah. Little fawn disappears in that brush pile. I might do that pile last now if they're gonna come in and eat those leaves. It's probably about the most tender thing they got to chew on. But yeah, the hard part is all done. I don't know, sometimes cleanup is harder than the actual cutting. But it is what it is. We'll get her done. All right. Close out with the deer. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Alrighty, later. Alrighty. So, other than these little bitty branches in here, that is what the front of it, when you come by, that's what that'll look like. I was gonna trim that down so it wouldn't be right on the road, but I really did not want to screw it up. I figured if they prune that tree and try to take care of it and get fruit off of it, then they can top it and try to branch it out. That way it's easier to pick the fruit off of it. But anyhow, that is pretty much where this is out. I'm gonna rake up this. There's some wood that was here way before I ever got a hold of this little project. That little pile of shit right there. And then I'll rake up all those little the twigs and branches and shit. Where's my dog? Oh, there her is. Oh yeah. But that's the rest of this apricot. I should have wore pants. Like a dumbass, I wore shorts because it's 700 goddamn degrees. But if I'd have wore pants, I could have smashed that shit down really good. Thinking about throwing a ratchet strap over it, mash it down, try to get this bundle, that bundle, this bundle, and this bundle. And then I can come in, I can grab the rest of this cherry, and I stack that like a fucking idiot. That's gonna be a tangled ass mess. But I don't know where my help went. They got spooked and decided the hell with this. That's where I ended up with that stump. I just ain't sure what the hell to do with it to get it any lower. Whoa, goddamn bee. Yellow jacket, something. Guess he wanted to be a movie star. And then once I get all this picked up, just come through with the rake and try to get that. That's what I ended up with. Last me for the apocalypse. Between this, the full apricot tree I pretty much have at home, and an apple tree at home, I got enough wood to where, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could survive the apocalypse with that. Anyhow, I gotta smash that down, try to get these loaded, and then I can go unload, and 10 after 6, I could probably get another good load out of here tonight. Takes about an hour, but that was with dragging all that shit out and everything too. So, anyhow, once I get totally done, I will do an update and we can see how it all looks. And all right, later.